Hello everyone, and welcome to another Starcraft 2 livecast. Coming back from a pretty big break from Starcraft 2, but you guys wouldn't know because I've been putting up past videos for a while now. But I played a couple warm-up matches, so I'm not feeling too bad, although I'm still probably out of shape. So we got TvT here. And I think when I last stopped playing, I was starting to consider going 15 Command Center now into Fortress. Giving up on the Banshee Harass, and instead just trying not to fall behind too far economically. But Reapers are a huge issue if you do that, so... I don't know what to do right now. Fortress doesn't really cover my ramp on this, so I'm just going to play it the way I did before. Plus, this can be a cheesy map, so the fact that I do this low ground stuff can kind of induce a anti-cheese response, which is kind of what I want. Just gotta position that correctly.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
But these fast expands from Terran opponents, basically I'm always behind, like always. Maybe if I get really good Banshee Harass, I can bring it back to even, but despite the fact that I use Banshee so often, my Banshee Harass is pretty terrible. I lose Banshees really when I shouldn't. Way too often. Probably the one thing I want to work on the most, even though I have other things that probably require more work and are more pertinent, but I don't know. Don't like losing Banshees. I feel really stupid every time I do it, and I do it every time. I'll lay on my first gas, but that's alright. I don't need fast gas anymore because I'm going for my scout barracks before factory, which means I'm not really gas starved with this build. I'm not going for a super fast Banshee, so it means don't really fall behind in that manner.
SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready. Will do.
So we got a pretty centered opener here.
Yo.
And we'll go set up our scout barracks. Probably time to take that gas. Guess we can take a forward position here.
Complete.
Yep. Gangway coming through. Bad news.
And get this at this point. I probably just want to get that factory down.
SCV ready. Want a piece of me, boy?
Switch this to my scout hotkey because I'm no longer scouting with this.
SCV ready. 10-4.
Let's go over here, I guess. No longer scouting with SCV. I'm scouting with the barracks. So I'm switching my barracks to my scout hotkey.
SCV ready.
6. Move over here to set the next one. How's my supply? Very low. I think I took a look at that now. And we'll come in and take a look. Open up this wall so that so that SCV returning can get in.
Additional supply depots required.
There's a bunch of barracks going down in a factory, which makes me think he took his fast expand. So I'm going to stop my SCV production. Yeah, there it is.
SCV ready.
Now we'll go over and block this thing. I'll build my command center now.
SCV ready.
I think I can still mostly afford my first Banshee. Banshee.
Not enough minerals.
I had to stop my SCV production a little bit, but oh well.
You gonna get Give me orders. SCV ready.
So it did look like multi-racks more than 111, so I'm going to be expecting a lot of Marines, which could mean drops.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
Oh, I'm losing that fight, aren't I? Shit.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
Affirmative.
I got my ears on. No problem.
Supply depots.
Additional supply
We
depots.
could use some help here.
Winning this one though, right? There we go. Haha.
Receiving.
This better be good. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Research complete.
Turbines to full. Weapons hot. I'm gonna enjoy this. Targets acquired.
SCV ready.
I got this.
Whoa.
Right.
Oh, he's got the same as it's gone.
SCV
Unacceptable landing zone.
Engine screaming.
yo. Well, butter my biscuit. SCV ready.
So let's clear the Zilnagas.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Mayday! Mayday! Confirm.
SCV ready. We hear you.
Engine screaming.
Huh? Ah! You scared me. Go ahead. Yes, sir. SCV ready.
Holla back.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Research complete.
In the rear.
Kind of forgot my bunkers. I like to have a couple protecting the ramp. Like so.
SCV ready.
Clear the rocks while I'm waiting with this thing.
Inbound. Apocalypse now.
Add-on complete.
So big tank marine push coming.
SCV ready.
Can do.
Been waiting on you. We could use some help here.
Receiving. Done and done.
SCV ready.
Weapons.
Some focus on that tank while I can.
Base is under attack.
Mayday! Mayday!
Big job, huh? Go ahead. Fan the
And I can start the battle cruisers now.
bad news.
Insufficient vaccine gas.
Huh? Roger.
Upgrade.
We could use some help here. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready. Yeah.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
So he's not at bunkers, not too worried about bunkers per se. More worried about missile turrets. Guess I'll spend some of this on Hellions.
Research. Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's gonna be a little annoying now. I do have range upgrade, so hopefully that won't be too bad.
Ready to raise some hell. Big job. Who wants some?
Our SCVs are under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Hell yeah. Let's do this. What is it? Big job. SCV ready.
Oh! Not realize they're under attack.
Mineral field depleted.
We hear you. Are you ready for this?
Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh!
I'm in a heap of trouble. Who called in the fleet? It's a trap. Ready to fire. Ready to raise some hell. Yes, Commander. What's going on?
Stack mining.
Ready to plunder.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Alright, let's see, reassess where we're at here.
Bad news.
2, 3, 2. And rest set to repair. This thing finish? Yep. There, we'll clear up the rocks. And transfer some of these.
Base is under attack. Mineral field
SCV
depleted.
ready.
Not enough energy.
Good job. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear. Yeah. Well, butter my biscuit. Ready to raise some called in the fleet. Ah!
Mineral field depleted.
What's going on? Go ahead. Ready to plunder.
3, 1.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
This guy's set up right. There we go.
You hailed? SCV ready.
Stay back a bit.
Bad news.
Upgrade complete.
Another turret.
Daylight burning.
See what he's up to. Thor Viking.
Additional supply depots. Not enough energy.
I'm waiting on you. Sounds sweet. I'm going in.
So we can upgrade that to blue flame soon.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, he's coming this way. This might be good for me.
Smoking. Absolutely.
Ah, oh, come on. Okay, not bad.
Add-on complete. Not enough energy.
So I definitely need more production facilities now. Made a Banshee for some odd reason. I guess we can send it over here. Here are the watchtowers.
Can do.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Actually, I'm kind of low in Viking count. His Viking count looked pretty good.
SCV ready.
So I got the money, I just don't have the ability to spend it at the moment. It's not good. Definitely don't want to supply gap myself again.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Who called in the fleet? Big job, huh? Yep. Are you ready for this? SCV ready. Do this. Stay home. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Okay. Let's upgrades.
Go ahead. SCV ready. What's going on?
Oh. Supply
In the
depots.
rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. Woo-hoo! Over. Yes, Commander. Huh? Something in the way. Move it.
So it looks like he's taking extra command centers here.
Light it up. Ready to plunder. Absolutely. Burning up the heat. Light it up. Who called in the... Can't hold them alone. Who called in the fleet? It's a trap. Ready to plunder.
Base is under attack.
No.
Add-on complete.
A lot of Vikings.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
What are my Vikings doing?
Who called in the fleet? Yobu. Fighter. Yes, Commander. Ready to plunder.
So I think my upgrades helped a lot there.
SCV ready.
Confirmed. Weapons hot.
Ready to plunder.
Right.
SCV ready.
is under attack. Field depleted.
What the hell?
Upgrade complete.
Mayday! Mayday!
Ready to plunder.
So this is actually not good.
Ready to
This
plunder.
is really not good. I gotta think about this, what to do. I think what I'll do is I'll
Complete.
It's your dime. Who called in the fleet? Huh? Roger.
come down the side and counterattack.
I'm waiting on you. Word.
Floating structures don't have much range. Probably safe over here.
Ready to plunder. I'm in a heap of trouble. Transformation system prime.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell. Who called in the fleet? Ready to raise some hell. Patching you through. Ready to raise some hell. Good job, huh? Who called in the fleet?
Research complete.
Is that it? Burn rubber. Hell yeah. Ready to raise some hell. I'm in a heap of trouble. Yes, Commander.
Guessing he has that base.
It's a trap. Can't hold him alone.
Unacceptable landing zone. Unacceptable landing zone. Our SCVs are under attack.
It's a trap.
Unacceptable landing zone. Base is under geyser exhausted.
Made for battle. You hailed?
Mineral field depleted.
What's going? Something in the way.
Base is under
Where'd those
attack.
Vikings go? Ah! I'm getting killed by Marines.
Add-on complete. Mineral field depleted.
Well?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Yeah, whatever.
Our SCVs are under attack.
What is it? Ah! You scared me!
Upgrade complete.
Who called in the fleet? Yes, sir! Well?
Looks like I'm liking light.
Huh? Roger.
No.
So I think I still get more than half the map, even though I mined out half this gold.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news? Ready to plunder. SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, he looks like he's in trouble. I'm guessing he's way behind upgrades. Yeah, it looks like his air is way behind, and his ground isn't doing much damage to me, so...
It's a trap. Ready to plunder.
Oh, I thought I was dead when he had my
Please
gold
save.
and a lot of missile turrets. Missile turrets are the bane of my existence. Bane of my existence. Is that the right phrase? What the hell's a bane? Vane? Vane what? No, Vane doesn't make sense. Another phrase I don't really know, but I use it anyways. So we'll do a quick review of this, because that was a long match. But it's not going to be that quick, so I got 8 times it to get where I'm at. Yeah, missile turrets and Sky Terran, they're really cost effective. Mere 100 minerals, no gas, and they're, you know, they suck up a Yamato, or they do a lot of damage, and you fight with them, they're really good. When I face Sky Terran, which is very often late game, it turns into Sky Terran versus Sky Terran, I missile turret the hell out of the map, so when people do it against me, it's just as terrible. So here's my scouts, coming in, noticing that the barracks are in production, so I'm not really scared when I see that. It makes me think he expanded first, and then he's doing, like, you know, getting a lot of bio out right afterwards to keep himself alive. Which is what happened. So my game plan when I spot this is, since I'm doing the Banshee thing, I'll just one-port Banshee him and try to get my own expansion as soon as possible. So I'll be behind economically, and that my expansion's late, but hopefully I can negate that with a little bit of Banshee harass. If I can kill off maybe 10 SCVs, then we're probably back to even. But as it turns out, I never do well versus this build. He went 1 gas first, which surprised me. I guess I should assume Reaper when someone does that, but typically when they do this sort of 1 racks expand into multi-racks, it's 0 gas. I guess this does allow him to get a quick factory. Early siege, yeah. Doesn't seem that stupid, actually, even though I never spot this. It kind of makes sense, because Stim can be a savior for you, and Siege can be a savior for you. As I assume, like a 1-1-1 one-base push could be difficult to hold when you're going fast expand into mass bio, because you're behind on tech and behind an army. So we're bringing the Banshee, and we'll see how this does. I know it died immediately, but hopefully we at least got like 5 kills. No, 4. That's about an even trade. He killed 250, I killed 200, but the 200 I killed is stuff that hurts his economy. But obviously I wasn't looking for an even trade, I was looking to get ahead, because he got his command center a lot faster than me. For some reason his harvester count sucks ass though, which it shouldn't when you go for a command center that fast. Maybe he was cutting SCVs, or maybe he just wasn't building them very well. It's not like I'm doing perfect SCV production either. He does have the mule advantage though, so you'll see this number up here always being bigger. Switch back to the production tab. Definitely like those structure upgrades when I'm going for this, you know, planetary fortress based defense. I think structure armor before armor is better though, especially against multi-racks, because that probably means a lot of Marines, and an additional 2 armor is something huge versus Marines. These Marines right now coming in stimming, they'll do a lot of shots, right, but they're only doing 7 damage per attack, which means they'd be doing 4 damage per attack versus the fortress, and if I have the armor upgrade, that 4 damage per attack becomes 2 damage per attack. So basically half hit points. Just trying to get some hit points off this tank, because I assume I'll be taking it later. Oh, I actually got down now. Nice. And he suicides a lot of Marines into it. The nice auto spread he gets around with those Marines kind of negates the splash damage of the fortress. If he stutter stepped in like people do with roaches and they don't get that wide thing, then it makes the fortress a little better. Something to keep in mind if you do want to attack a fortress with these sorts of units, just A move, let them spread out on their own, get that arc. So it looks like it's some micro fail going on here. Maybe a poor decision to attack the first time, and I think I draw Marines into it a few times afterwards. Now my first battlecruiser is out, not worried about the bunker at all. Marines are difficult though, so pulling back the one he's focus firing, leaving the other one to do some damage, and then pulling that one back. And now I get to do all that damage for free and repair back. Although now I got 3 big things to repair, a fortress and 2 VCs. Speed up again, not too interested in this push. I eventually push him back, takes a while. I did lose a battlecruiser when I wasn't paying attention there, which is pretty bad. Does try to come up the ramp, that didn't work at all. And now he's finally cleaned up. Yep. Same time, he's got a couple expansions that aren't really being able to take. There he goes. Now he's got his 4th. I'm taking my 4th as well. I guess we could just stop it here and take a quick look to see how we are economically. Harvester count is similar. We're both on similar amount of bases. Of course, he's got all orbitals. But I don't need the minerals in my build. Just because I don't need the minerals doesn't mean him having all orbitals isn't an advantage, because he can use the minerals since he has a large marine base, which means you know, he can spend 5,000 worth of on marines a lot faster than I can spend that much on battlecruisers. With equal upgrades, marines are actually more efficient than battlecruisers, like in a direct heads-up battle in terms of cost. In terms of supply, battlecruisers are better because there's 6 supply, right? And 6 marines aren't nearly as good as 1 battlecruiser. But in terms of cost, it's 1 battlecruiser is the equivalent of 14 marines. But he's 1-1 in upgrades. I'm also 1-1. Looks like 2 2s on the way. I did feel like I had an upgrade lead this entire time. Even though I never checked his bio, his marines just seemed to do very little damage to me most of the game. Which stim marines typically don't, so... Large Viking count. I don't think I had my Viking count up at this point. I felt really weak. Units tab. We can see he has 11 Viking... No, he has 17 Vikings. I got 11. Yeah, so... I was right to feel unsafe. So just putting everything I can to keep that alive. If this fortress survives before, like, long enough for my battlecruisers to arrive, then I can keep it going. Even called on a mule to help with the repair. And yeah, looks like that fortress is going to survive, and I got all the PCs. Alright, so We've already seen this before. Let's just skip way ahead. Little neat tricks he's doing here to get high ground vision. So again, really big Viking count. 21 over 14. And I think my Vikings kept getting lost. Pardon the pun. Happened somewhere around here. He's kiting me. Yeah, and then, yeah, thanks a lot, buddies. I do try to pull my battlecruisers back, just put them on these siege tanks. I think it wasn't microing at all, and I do survive with one battlecruiser. That turned out a lot better than it could have. I assumed at least those 2 BCs would go down. But again, 1-0 upgrades on his Vikings, 2-2 on mine. And I think this is why all these battles look kind of lopsided in my favor, where they shouldn't have. Yeah, he's still 1-1 on his ground, and it doesn't look like he has any more upgrades on the way. 2-1 with his infantry, but I'm going to be 3-3 in a moment as well. Yeah, so I do want to fast forward to this moment, because this is where I was scared. I do kind of try to take the command center, a little too late, and now he's got down 5 missile turrets and a bunker. And I really don't have much, right? Because I was trying to get my Viking count back under control to deal with his. It looks like he's actually down to 3, so I could have let off on the Vikings. No, wait a minute, sorry, wrong tab. He is down to 13, and I'm at 20, so yeah. I only need a similar number. I don't need to have more. I definitely don't need to have a lot more. Which means my battlecruiser count is only at a mere 2. 2 battlecruisers versus all these Marines and missile turrets and bunker and Thor. It's not going to happen. I can take down his Viking count with my Vikings, but there's no way I'm going to be able to cut in there. And now I'm worried. Obviously, if he mines out that gold, it also gives him pretty good protection to take this base. Not in good shape. So I just decided, like, you know what, he's going to keep everything there, he's going to build all his missile turrets there. Let's see if I can find a weaker spot to hit. So I do hit that command center. And it looks like he's floating into orbital over here. I wonder if he even knew that I had that. Well, he does now. And this, I knew this base was probably fresher than the gold. Definitely fresher than the gold, because he took it later and gold mines out fast. So I do the damage down here, and I think this worked out for me. Had I tried to take this, which is what, you know, my gut was telling me to do, is like, I knew this expo, it's mine, I must take it, I must brute force my way through there. I would have had a lot of trouble with my battlecruiser count. I probably would have had to wait for another wave of battlecruisers, get up to like 6, and then attempt it, and then it may not even work, and then it'll be over. This does just as much damage. It kills off 1 entire base, maybe even 2. I don't remember what happened here. Things worked out pretty well with me, where I almost had like every unit in the red for a while. That happened a lot. I got like a lot of efficiency out of repairing this game. It's not too hard to keep battlecruisers alive too, especially against like Marines. Yeah, once they have stim, they can move a lot faster, and Vikings can totally outrange you, but you have so many hit points that as long as you start pulling back early, it's usually not a problem. Like here's when I pulled back and got it back to full. I had these 2 command centers floating around for a while. I didn't know what to do with them. You can see at one point, I'm not sure if I voiced it, but I was actually trying to turn them into fortresses on the low ground here, and then use this barracks for high ground vision. Unfortunately, did get some tanks up there in time. And yeah, from here it was GG, I'm pretty sure. Looks like I'm going to get the 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock base. Like, this base is completely mine. Yeah, so yeah, he took half of my golds, but the fact that I got 2 additional bases on top of him. And blue bases have more minerals than gold bases do. Gold bases only have 6 patches. Blue bases have 8. So if you completely mine it out, blue bases are actually better, of course. In terms of your mining rates, obviously the golds are a lot better. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases and half a gold. He got 3 bases and 1.5 golds. So I think I'm in a lot better shape. And with that, GG, got that money sensor tower up. I always suggest this tower. It allows you to take the Zelnaga towers, allows you to have vision on the Zelnaga towers so he can't take them. It can spot his gold, so you know his gold there, and usually since the gold's your forward base, you hang out with your army so you can actually see where his army positioning. So one sensor tower, and it basically gives you all the information you need, and all the attack paths too. You'd have to really hug the edge of this map to not end up in the sensor tower. But again, it was just keeping my stuff alive, doing a lot of repairing. Like, check this out here. This is, look at all the stuff in the orange and the red that didn't die. Like 123 of 550 hit points there. That's over 400 hit points of damage that he put out that killed nada. Killed nothing. Didn't actually kill nada. He's a really good player, but. And I was able to keep them alive because I was ahead in upgrades. He's 2-2 where I'm 3-3. His air is 0-2. And yeah. With this Sky Turn build, I really feel like I'm on my back foot the entire match. And even if my opponent transitions to Sky Terran at the end, that window I have where my upgrades are ahead of his, it's hard to take advantage of that. So it's hard to find a plus side in what I do compared to just, you know, playing more aggressively and then transitioning to a Sky Terran later on. But the one advantage I definitely have is any battle I win is super cost efficient because sometimes I can win a battle without even losing a single unit. So if it gets down to mine out the map sort of idea, I feel super comfortable. Anyways, with that, we will call that the end of this match. Thank you everyone. Check the description for a thumbs up link. Goodbye.